Nintendo do what they do best, and they are suing people.
The Switch 2 may be delayed until 2025.
And Pokémon Legends ZA is coming.
Let's get to it.
Oh, welcome back to Switch News.
Well, you say welcome back. This is welcome to.
Welcome to the new iteration of Switch News.
You could say we've switched up the
Switch
News.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
We have. And we are taking our beloved podcast set.
Yes.
So make sure you go over there and subscribe.
Oh, good plugging already.
Yes. To a new weekly series on the channel.
Yes. I hope you enjoy it. Let us know in the comments what you think and if you want to see anything. But let's get straight down to it. And Nintendo are shutting down emulation for good.
Oh.
Well, kind of. I mean, that's clickbait to that. But
they are tackling Yuzu. Now, as a Steam Deck player as well, and a PC gamer, I'm fully aware of Yuzu. If you don't know what Yuzu is, it is the #1 Switch emulation sort of service to emulate Switch games on things like the Steam Deck or PC.
Yeah, it's the go-to place right now to be able to play any Nintendo title not on a Nintendo.
Yes, and I think it's always been on Nintendo's radar. However, apparently there was over 1 million downloads of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom before it was released.
Yeah, so over 1 million pirated copies over 1.5 weeks before the release. So Nintendo are going after Tropic Haze, which is the company that runs Yuzu, in a court case. They are asking for $150,000 for every copyrighted title that is on the platform.
Which is insane.
That's in damages. And then they're also going after any profits that they've made.
Yes.
Citing that they make $30,000 a month on Patreon.
That's insane.
Okay. Their point is that Yuzu bypasses the encryption that's in the game. So rather than the old style, you could take your ROMs off and let's say take them off your Game Boy cart.
Which
and then
I've
put
done.
Them, and then put them on an emulator, which is technically legal because you're not bypassing the encryption.
You're not doing anything illegal. You've got the copy of the game, you're pulling the ROM off, and then you are playing it on another device.
The big problem for Tropic Haze that runs Yuzu is that they are essentially distributing pirated copies that bypass the encryption. Or allegedly. We can't say they have.
Yeah.
But that's what they're being accused of.
That's crazy, isn't it?
We all know Nintendo are probably the most litigious of all gaming companies. They've got previous.
Oh, yes. Big time. I mean, I think over the course of between something like 2018 and 2019, they took down 2 ROM sites.
Yeah.
One getting damages of 2 million paid to Nintendo, and the other was 12 million.
12 million.
And obviously, it's the running joke, isn't it? That Nintendo are going to DMCA you or sue you. So, they're going after Yuzu now. Yeah,
so they've got previous and they've won.
I think what it is they were a little bit butthurt about Power World, so they're taking their anger out on someone else.
They tried to shut down Power World, realised they couldn't, they're like, right, I'm angry.
Yeah, who else?
I don't know, is it a good or bad thing for gamers in general, this?
Oh, well, it's difficult, isn't it? Because I'm all for emulation of older titles.
Yeah.
And especially when you have a copy, doing it legally.
Yes. Yeah, I'm with you.
But doing Zelda over 1 million times before it's released, where it's obviously illegal.
That crosses a line, doesn't it?
That crosses a line because it's that thing. I see memes on the internet and stuff of people like, oh, my favorite TV show or my favorite movie has been shut down. It's like, yeah, but at least you supported them and paid for it, right? And the person's like...
A tumbleweed.
Yeah, because they've downloaded it from a torrent or whatever. You can't support someone without showing the support of monetary exchange. Do you know what I mean? It's like illegally downloading music or anything. You can't support that creator and expect them to do better things if you're not helping them do that.
Yeah, I think Yuzu crossed the line by distributing new games... bypassing that encryption. They definitely crossed the line there that's probably not... We could all agree is not okay.
Yeah.
When it comes to retro games that aren't on current systems, I would argue that Nintendo need to do more to make those titles available to current players.
Yes,
and they are doing some, but they do need to do more.
Yeah, the preservation of retro titles is terrible.
Yeah.
They need to do more. Obviously, we've got Switch Online, and it's slowly becoming a thing. But yeah, it's not where it should be.
Maybe they could use some of this money to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe instead of suing them, just like incorporate them. Like get the Yuzu team.
They should do that. Power.
Shut it down and then get them in and be like, just sort our stuff out for us, please. Because we clearly don't have time to.
So what do you think about it? Let us know in the comments below. But moving it along, keeping the pace high,
yes.
and talking of suing Palworld. No, I'm going to go Switch 2 first.
Yes,
Switch 2 is reportedly being delayed until 2025.
We've been seeing this going over for the past couple of weeks now. Everyone talking about it because previously it was meant to be coming this year. We all thought it would be this year. And for the past 3 years or whatever, I've been saying end of 2024. Yeah. That's literally been what I've been saying for ages. And
I was even saying to someone in a live stream on 128KB News last night.
Nice plug.
Thank you very much. The new Switch is going to be announced in March, which we're in now.
Yes.
It's going to be announced in March. So hold off buying a new Switch because the Switch 2 will be announced in March. It's coming out the end of 2024.
And that's what it was meant to be.
Almost for certain.
Yeah.
But no, we're hearing the news now, 2025 with a July announcement.
June announcement. Yeah, so it's like a quarter delayed. Yeah. So it was meant to be March, but they're delaying it 3 months. And then it will be, instead of the end of this year, 2024, it's going to be like in the first quarter of 2025. That's what I believe.
It's all a bit tinfoil hat. The whole talk of Switch 2 in general is because it's not real until it's announced.
No, but I mean, there's things that were leading up to what everyone was expecting to be a March announcement, which was all the February Direct is not going to be a Nintendo Direct, but
Partner
a Partner Direct, and that was true. Yeah. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh wait, no, they're delaying it.
So the talk is they're delaying it to give developers more time to have launch titles or titles close to launch available, which would suggest that there is problems currently with there not being enough titles for launch.
Yeah. So that might be I can't imagine it being Nintendo first party titles because they're going to have stuff lined up. Yeah. We're looking at Mario Kart 9. There must be
a port of Tears of the Kingdom.
Support of Tears of the Kingdom. Metroid Prime 4. Come on, please launch that on.
You're living off of that. Like, how many years have you been saying this year, Metroid Prime 4?
Oh, it's too many.
Since I've known you.
I can't even think. Like, it's been, 7 years or something? It's been ridiculous. So there's a lot of games that can be first-party titles, which it's Nintendo. They are prepared. I think they're letting all the third-party people go, hang on, let's catch up.
I like Bethesda, so they can have another launch title.
Yes, Starfield on Switch too. Yes.
You heard it first.
Well, we've seen the Xbox games coming over now in that Partner Direct, maybe. Yeah. No, I don't expect that. But, they're definitely waiting for people to catch up. And also, I think it is a supply problem with the systems themselves. Yeah. We've still got a knock-on from the 2020 era.
Silicon shortages.
Yeah, because I truly think the OLED was meant to be the Pro.
I also think there's a lot of overlap happening between the different manufacturers where they're all starting to converge onto the same bits of hardware, the same components. Inside, they're all going to be like pointing towards NVIDIA. We're all going to be using probably like Samsung panels.
Yes, yeah.
There's a lot of overlap happening.
A lot of demand, so they need to make sure that they're prepared and not have a problem of like all this scalping
rubbish. What's your gut instinct then? Do you think it is going to be delayed till 25?
Yeah. I reckon we will see like a mid this year announcement with an early 25 release.
Early 25, so they'll miss the Christmas.
Yeah. I reckon
that's huge.
I reckon like a March release.
Yeah. What's been the previous with the Switches? Because that always gives us a good indication. Because the OLED was an October launch,
OLED was an October one, but I can't remember what the Switch was. It was a weird one. Yeah, and I think that was fairly early as well. Yeah. Because I missed it. So the Switch released, I think it was around March in 2017. And I had my pre-order and then couldn't afford it. So I lost my pre-order, lost my deposit. Yeah. And then luckily I got it the Christmas later. So I waited like almost a year. So it was right at the beginning of 2017 when it came out, which was weird.
Yeah. Talking of pre-orders, there's a episode title for a future podcast. If you're not subscribed to the podcast, I'll put the link below or something.
Yes.
But I'm done with pre-ordering games.
Oh, yeah.
I'm done with it.
Yes.
But talking of games coming up.
Oh,
the final segment.
This is a big one.
Pokemon.
Oh, Legends.
Oh, yes. Z and A?
Yes.
Or Z-A? Z-A-. We're still not sure what it is.
I have no idea.
I'm guessing it's something Z and something A.
Maybe, yes.
Or it might be A to Z.
No, it's from Z to A. It's backwards. The whole game's in reverse.
Oh,
You run
that's okay.
backwards.
So really weird. Game Freak dropped this random
Yeah.
teaser.
Yeah, it was in their Pokemon Direct.
Just 1 minute of this is happening.
Yeah.
By the way,
Pokemon Tron.
Yeah, wireframe drawings
Yes.
of some kind of Midgar style city.
Which is like,
Was it Lumios City?
yeah, Luminos? I don't know, something like, yeah.
So to give you the lowdown, Pokémon Legends ZA or Aiden Z coming 2025.
That's it, isn't it? 2025.
No gameplay footage shown.
None
Nothing at
whatsoever. All set in that city alone.
Yeah.
So the whole game is set in a city.
So it's open world of sorts, as in it's an
Yeah.
open city.
Yes.
We know from Arceus Legends that the city was a real problem.
That was the biggest issue. The game, first of all, is a whole new entry. The Legends was a brand new thing. No one knew if that was a spin-off one-off
Yeah.
or if it was going to become a series. I low-key loved that game.
Yeah, I
I
thought it
still
was
do.
great, yep.
Really, really like that. Way more like casual and chilled.
Yeah.
But I was secretly hoping they would continue it, and they are, so win.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, the cities just tanked in performance, you
Yeah.
know, like terrible performance. But the game was really fun.
Yes.
So seeing that this one is fully in a city and they're only showing wire, like sort of architect drawings of it.
It was Pokemon Tron.
It was Pokemon Tron, yeah. Yeah. So to me, that paired with 2025, this is a Switch 2 title.
I mean, that's what everyone's saying. That's what like Reddit and Twitter just went alive
It's
with.
got to be.
This is more confirmation that it's the Switch 2 is 2025. This
Yes.
is going to be close to a launch title
Yeah.
for it.
Well, you look at the Legends Arceus, that released in like 3 months of them announcing it.
Yeah.
You know, and usually there's a pretty swift,
Yeah.
you know, release.
It's very unusual for them to
Yeah.
be doing this.
Yeah, for them to say 2025, it's like, hang on, it's the beginning of 24 here.
Yeah.
We've got like a year.
Yeah.
And they didn't even say what quarter. They just
No.
went, it's not Q1, Q2, it's just
Now,
2025.
The Tin Foil Hat Brigade also will have picked up on some other things in this trailer.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if we should myth bust them or not.
Yeah.
Launching simultaneously, and it was Switch Systems.
Yes.
2025.
Yeah.
Now you've got some hot takes on that.
Yeah.
Really, actually, some cold takes.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Well, I want to believe, like, yeah, Switch simultaneously.
That confirms the Switch 2.
Yes, yeah, no, that's going to be regional.
Yeah.
So simultaneous release in all the regions, because
Yeah.
generally there's a delay between Japan, Americas,
Yeah.
and Europe in terms of the release date. So simultaneously is going to be everyone gets it at the same time, which
Yeah.
I'm all for. I really like that.
It stops piracy as well. Helps stops piracy.
Exactly, especially now they're suing you.
Exactly, yeah.
So that's brilliant. I'm really happy for that because it really annoys me when I know that some people like log into the eShop in a different location.
Well, VPN.
Yeah, and download it because you can change your location in your Nintendo account.
Oh,
So I've
okay,
bought
yeah,
American games
Yeah.
that can only be linked to American account.
Yeah.
Swapped my account to America, linked it, reverted it back to UK, and now I can play the game.
Nice.
So I've done that before, but this stops all that, which
Yeah.
is brilliant.
Yeah.
So that straight away is nothing to do with simultaneously releasing on Switch 2 and Switch.
No.
That's going to be a
Worldwide release.
Worldwide release. The other thing is launching on Nintendo Switch systems.
There are already 3.
All these
Isn't it?
games are saying that.
Yeah.
You look at the previous Pokemon games,
Yeah.
Switch systems.
The
'cause
Switch
there's
is a
3.
family of consoles
you've got
already.
Switch Lite, Switch, and the OLED.
Yeah.
So it's already a family. However, I totally do believe that it is then going to incorporate this new Switch.
For certain. That's why in truth, that's why they didn't show gameplay footage. It's
Absolutely.
really early in development for one.
Yes.
Clearly, if it's a 25 release.
Yeah.
But also the fact that we know it's going to be in a heavily populated urban environment, which
Absolutely.
the Switch struggled with previously.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a Switch 2 game.
Absolutely. It's got to be.
And what a game to have
I
really
know.
early in the Switch
Yeah.
2's life.
And a Legends title,
title.
which for me, I really, really love
Yeah,
that because
yeah.
I love mainline Pokemon games, I do, but the laid back nature of just collect all your Pokemon and, you know, do all these like achievements. You don't have to worry about battling like gyms and
Yeah.
stuff. Obviously they might incorporate that, but I don't think they will. I really enjoyed that. So I'd love to see like co-op in it
Yeah.
because that's one thing I loved with Scarlet and Violet.
It's cool.
It's
cool.
so good to have the co-op nature, so I hope that's there. But yeah, I'm a massive advocate for more Legends, and for it to be launching on Switch, like, and Switch 2, this is going to perform like this. Possibly could be the best Pokemon game to date.
Oh, man, that's a bombshell to round that up
It
on.
is, isn't it? Yeah.
Could be the best Pokemon ever.
Could be, but
Could be.
if it's releasing simultaneously on the original Switch systems, it'd probably be the worst because
There's no way they could do it.
it's not going to run very well, is it?
No.
It'll run amazing on the Pro or Switch 2, whatever they call it, but on the baby systems, it's going to look pants.
Graphically, it might be as disappointing as Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
More on that over on the podcast channel.
Yeah. Yes, that's a good way to wrap it up.
There we go.
Got to do the things. Tell
Yeah,
them what
do
to
the things.
do.
Yeah, if you're, wanting to, you can become a member down below.
Nice.
And then you'll see all these videos early, which
Yes.
is amazing.
We also have a Discord
We've
for
got
members.
Discord now for
Just dropped.
members.
Yes.
Yes. So if you want to come and chat to us, you can find us there. Make sure you like, of course, subscribe, and check out our merchandise as well.
He's doing all the plugs.
Oh, yes. And check out a podcast video over here on the 128KB podcast channel, and check out another video down below. Bye. Nintendo do what they do best, and they are suing people.
I was trying to overlap you and I realised you weren't finished.
Yeah.
Start again.
Nin-
The Switch.